April 12th. Tomorrow is Gary Kasparov's birthday, and so forth. Let everybody know Thursday and Friday I won't be streaming because I'll be visiting family in Michigan. But I will be streaming tonight, tomorrow night, and Wednesday night, and so on. I'm not sure what I'm going to do this stream, so we'll play it by ear. It's hard to play it by ear. My ears don't do a good job playing stuff, but, something. And so forth. Let's see, is that me? Oh, wait, I'm me. Da, 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 da. YMCA. Me, I'm tired and old. But I got a car wash earlier, so that was good. Hooray. I had a talk with Danny Wrench today. Me and Karen did. So I'm going to do some recap videos of the game of the day for the candidates for chess.com on their YouTube page. And then I'll probably be doing commentary for some of the Title Tuesdays. Not tomorrow, because tomorrow I actually have a doctor's appointment when Title Tuesday starts. So I'll be doing some more chess.com stuff, like for them, some content for their YouTube and stuff, so forth. What's my shirt? This shirt has a funny history. It's, Pickle Rick. So about 4 years ago, I'm guessing how many years ago it was. I think 4 years ago is actually right. But a guy came up and said, "Oh, you're Ben Feingold," and I'm like, "Yeah." And then I told the guy I really liked his shirt. And what shirt did he have on? Yeah, it was this one. And I said, "I really like your shirt." And he said, "Oh, you can have it." And I'm like, "No, you're wearing the shirt." And he left and came back, and he gave me the shirt off his back. And he also gave me another shirt, because he's a Detroit firefighter maybe, and it was a Detroit firefighter shirt. But this is a Pickle Rick. So, yeah, I liked his shirt, so he gave me his shirt. So it's good to be a Grandmaster, I guess. 69 days till season 5. Good. Yeah. 2,500 subs, yay. Chess Coach Net subscribed. Frankly, incredible. Thanks, Chess Coach Net. 99 cents to dues. Thanks, Hamilton Streaming. Let's see, what else happened? Mr. Here again subscribed to Tier 1. That's good. Hooray. And then what else did people say? Best $100 I ever made. What did I... Oh, I sold my t-shirt at a poker tourney once. In 1984, I went to Moscow, and I was 14, and that was unusual for an American, and I had a t-shirt on that was, like, ripped, I think, I don't know, and they wanted to buy my shirt, like the Moscow youths, and I sold them my shirts. I don't know if I sold them my pants, but they paid a lot of money for my shirts. I mean, that shirt could have gone in the garbage. But they wanted Western clothing. So, Leahy's Liquor, 69 cents it is. Yeah. Sell it to me, yeah. 84 in Moscow, yeah. It was a while ago. But yeah, the guy just gave me the shirt off his back. Another shirt. Well... There was a Mongolian woman who came to America and played in the U.S. championships, U.S. women's, and many tournaments in the U.S. Then she moved back to Mongolia and plays for Mongolia. Her name is, I think, Bachemeg Tufshintugs. Yeah, we called her Chimmy. That was her nickname. I don't know if you're talking about her. There's another guy who may have done that, but I forgot his name. There's another guy I'm thinking of who could fit the description, but I don't remember his name is. I used to know his name. So yeah. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet, so I don't know. Man, this guy's really interested in Ellie Goulding and Katy Perry. He talks about them a lot. Tio Day gifted 4 subs. Hooray! You're from Soviet Russia. I'm from Soviet Georgia. Yay! Mini Pearl's good because you know how much her hat costs, so that's good. Sub Battle with Hikaru is on April 21st at 5 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, no, maybe I'll just talk all night. I'm tired. I don't want to play chess. I'll lose. Who needs the Quickie Mart? Let me think. Who needs it? Oh, I do. That's who needs it. Now here's the tricky part. Oh, won't you rhyme with me? I'm actually in negotiations for Hikaru to come to the chess club here in a few months and give a lecture in Simul. So there you go. It was Chimmy. Yeah. At the U.S. Women's and Men's Championship, not that it's men's, but in Tulsa, we went to a Mexican place and she ordered chimmies. And we have a picture of Chimmy holding chimmies. Not even a joke. 100 Centiduce from Cannonball. What a song. Red. Stretch Sport Guy subscribed. You went down 100. Oh, you went up 100 rating points. Let's see. What's a sub battle? I don't know. Pawn Grubber, Hikaru, Give a Simul and Shut Up. Lecture on Sportsmanship, Vegan Beef Squashed. Yeah, Satan sounds about right. Have you ever caught a street hustler cheating? Well, glad to hear something. Can I play you? Go Ben. Every breath you take. Man, if I die on this stream, that'll be good ratings. Man, that'd be great. Who's the nicest I've met and why is it Gelfand? I don't know if Gelfand's nicer than Anand or Caruana. Well, they're all pretty nice. Rev for Life subscribed. Hooray. Everybody's pretty cool. Airplane's a good movie. Probably not my favorite comedy, but, top 10. Ivanchuk's nice, yeah. I've never spoken to Ivanchuk. Yeah, I've known Anand since before 80% of you were born, which is a true statement. Even though I have no idea when any of you were born, I'm probably right. No, I play subs on Saturday and Sunday. Usually I take Monday off because I'm lazy, or I play in Arena Kings, which doesn't happen anymore. Have I spoken with Grishuk? I think we did some game analysis in St. Louis. Like I was doing commentary with somebody, probably Hanson, and he came up. But I don't know if I've spoken to him. Oh, yeah. Grishuk bet against me when I played 1 minute against Alejandro. And then Grishuk had to pay everybody. So he knows who I am, but he didn't really talk. You were born in 2018. God damn. You typed pretty well for that. First time here, good name. Gold. Yeah, of course we'll try to have Levon come here. Do you think men are better than women in chess? What? English? Da, 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 da. Yay, Mr. Mistopheles, 19 subscribed. That was hard to say. Yeah, I'm going to Michigan, but I don't know if Whitmer's going to let me in. Let me out. Let me out. This is not a dance. Wait, no? That's Tiny Rick, and I'm wearing a Pickle Rick shirt. My daughter hates the Pickle Rick episode, but she loves the Tiny Rick one. MG Weirdo subscribed. Hooray! Thanks, Weirdo. Is Kramnik a nice guy? Sure. Tall too. This is more fun than playing, reading the chat and, saying stuff. You like Tiny Rick better than Pickle Rick? I don't know which I like better because they're both really good. My thoughts on Gadakovsky, he's good. Oh. Grandmaster Gus is raiding with a party of 11. Soltis was never Soltis. Damn. Truth hurts. Mayhem on E4 subscribed. Man, the chat is like always repeat. Lee Chess is down. Chess.com was down today. Man, most of the chat's not worth reading. When has Ben doing a collab with Ginger GM? Soon. Destro0987 subscribed. What do other chess streamers do that I don't do? Like, I play 3-minute and 5-minute unrated with the Gawking Rabble. Sometimes I played in Arena Kings, not too often. We have a lot of tournaments. I don't know. Isn't that enough? Let's see. 500 centiges from B Gold. Thank you. Tino Bocino, 300 centiges. Hooray. A random fact about the history of Michigan. Michigan became a state in 1837. And because of that, when there was the Toledo Strip discussion between Ohio and Michigan, Congress ruled that it was Ohio because Michigan wasn't a state yet and Ohio was. Truth hurts. Some people in Michigan are still mad. The GeoGuessr game, I don't even know how to do that. Hello from Morocco. My favorite grandmaster's from Morocco, Capablanca. It's funny because that was like 3 jokes. Not most people subscribed. No, I'm always pandering. They don't pander more than I do. That's weird that chess.com wasn't working at some point today, and now Lee Chess isn't working. Strange. Who was my father's favorite boxer? My dad's favorite boxer was the guy from Pittsburgh from the 20s. What was his name? I've said his name a million times. Now I can't think of it. This happens to me a lot. I mean, 99.9% of you haven't heard of him. Damn. I can't remember anybody's name. It's weird. I've said his name a million times. I'll just read it in the chat. Somebody will know. Texas is a lot worse than Georgia. Terrible. Ephron Pie subscribed. Thank you. I think the Universal Chess Club's around, but it's not in Warren. They keep moving. 100 centidues. Thanks, Tariq DC. Who's the boxer I'm thinking of? I'm sort of behind in the chat because I was thinking about it. Yay, it's Karen. Most of you haven't heard of him, so that's the problem. No, not Willie Pep. He's fought Willie Pep. Harry Greb. Thank you, the expert noob. Yeah, Harry Greb is my dad's favorite boxer, though. Harry Greb's from Pittsburgh, and so's my dad, so I don't know. Yeah, Harry Greb. Yeah. No, I don't know what Among Us is. Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't go to Atlanta too often. I don't watch... Am I the highest ranked vegan? No. Do I watch UFC? No. Billy Conn? Yeah, my dad liked Billy Conn also. But Harry Greb is the answer. That's who my dad liked. Will Spencer be a GM? No. In fact, on Twitter a couple days ago, somebody said no GM has ever had a GM child. There's no father-son, mother-son, mother-daughter, father-daughter GMs. I don't know if that's true, but somebody claimed it. Somebody who's pretty smart. 518 centidues from Not Most People. Thank you. Let's see. What are we doing? I don't know. Nothing, I hope. X6 subscribed to Tier 1. Hooray. You're the best. Thinking's not your strong suit, so don't think. That's terrible. Judah Polgar, father's like 1700 at his best. And I'm being nice. 1700's about right. Da, 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 da. Da. Yeah, I saw your text. I was thinking of blocking you, but I decided not to. Didn't Petrosian have a son who became a GM? No. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Have you played Judah Polgar many times? Yay, all day long. Wait, why do I have a lot of viewers? What's happening? Breadth or depth my soul can reach. That's right. If your parents aren't GMs, then you're all set. OJ Dash subscribed. Hooray! Hype train success. Which GM shouldn't be a GM? I don't know. Most of the British ones, I guess. J Wee Joo. 1 cent to do. 16 subs, 1700 bits. Yeah, I went on Mama Jorov's stream today and wished him happy birthday. $99. 1 cent to do. Is Mama Jarov the strongest player you have beat? When I beat him, yeah. I've beaten people who became stronger than him, but they weren't stronger than him when I beat him. I mean, I beat him online in a 15-minute game. It wasn't like a slow tournament or nothing. Da, 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 da. Man, I was going to read the chat and talk to the chat, but I think I'd rather play now. Jesus Christ. Chat's just frankly terrible. I need to hire somebody to read the chat for me. YMCA. Da-da, YMCA. Hey. Young man. DMCA. This one thing. It's fun to get a DMCA. DMCA, hey. DMCA. Whoa, I meant to play Bishop C3. Oh well. Strategically not my best move. Off the ground. Dun, da, da. DMCA, hey. Ah, I wasn't expecting that move. Luckily, I would have lost on time anyway. DMCA. Yay, big money, no whammy, stop. $9.99. My favorite R. Kelly. Thank you. DMCA. Whoa. Missed that one. Yeah, what am I hanging rooks for? That's probably not the optimal strategy. Yay, I tried to lose on time. Like I knew I was going to win on time, and I still tried to lose on time. Jesus. All right, I play terrible, frankly. What happened? OCU Boss subscribed. Daft Raincloud subscribed. And then the ads subscribed. 60-second ads. And then terrible chat. Man, I play terrible. Every move I make is like triple question mark. And those are the good moves. I better play 3 minute. I'm too old to play 1 minute. It's like watching Hikaru's stream, except all my moves are horrible. Pretty similar, though. Yay, Colmonosaurus subscribed. He subscribes every day. I like that. Go, Ben. Is this Brazil? Yay, 1 out of 1. As long as I don't guess any other countries, I'll be good. Bum, bum, bum. I don't have any plans. Terrible. At least I didn't lose on time yet. Just win? All right. Well, I don't know. Guess here. I'll go somewhere. Raccoonus subscribed. Hooray. The more you subscribe, the more subs I have. DMCA, hey. You get a big center. That's important. Yay, I gained 4 points. 1 mistake, 0 blunders. You were never in trouble. Really? Yeah. It's Hobo Dog. Tino Bocino, 100 centimeters. Thank you. Yeah, the sub battle. Those are all Karen questions. I don't know how any of that works. Mm-hmm. All right. Since the mini-series is the Queen's Gambit, I guess I'll play that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. DMCA, hey. DMCA, hey. Mm-hmm. Go, Ben. Downtown, people will sing downtown. Everything's waiting for me downtown. Big money, no whammy, stop. $3. Those are Karen questions. Only Karen knows. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We don't draw here in the South. We offer a draw. 500 centidues, the Bane of Bogota. Thank you. X gonna give it to you. I don't know, maybe me. Maybe Y will give it to you. Or Z. Z-Ray's better than X-Ray. It's too better than X. Get some Z-Ray vision. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I deleted yesterday's stream because, there was some stuff said that could be risky. But Karen said I don't have to delete those. We can do stuff, so I won't delete them anymore. So we're never going to see that stream again. Never going to get it, never going to get it. I don't know. Something. Never going to get it, never get it. I probably should move instead of lose on time. I'm not saying I will, but I should. I didn't lose on time yet. Not yet. I'm trying real hard to be the shepherd. The time situation's not great. It's good, but not great. Come on, Ben. Darn. 6 mistakes, 5 blunders, 1 missed win. Jesus Christ. It says good draw. What? Doesn't sound good. 609. Thanks, 630. You're the best. Man, that was a terrible game, frankly. Well, let's see. 69 centidues. Hooray. Go me. 1 cent to do. All right. Lots of good donations. Just gotta delete stuff. All right. How do you play against the martial attack? I don't know what it is. So I don't know how to play against it. 399 centidues. I don't think there's an opening called the martial attack. Debugger 2B. 399. 2184. God damn. Slumming. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's called the martial attack. Question is shallow and pedantic. Are you MOKB subscribed? You shouldn't ask chess questions in the chat. You should just donate. Chess just isn't your game. I know. Let's have a spelling contest. That's my move. I wonder if this elite feline likes the squeeze song Cool for Cats. Hope so. I prefer black coffee in bed, but that's me. Da-da-da-da-da. I subbed, but it didn't do anything. Keep subbing. Keep gaming. Huh? It means gambling. Oh. Well, I like sacking the exchange, so let's do that. If you're not sacking the exchange, you're not trying. I love the smell of sacking the exchange in the morning. See, knight d4 wins, and queen b7 wins. Damn, tough opponent. All right, I guess this is the safer move. Actually, like knight d4 better. But all right, whatever. Whatever. It's Knight Demonium. I hope he enjoyed that c-pawn. Resigns? I mean, am I better here? I don't think I'm better. Let's do an analysis. Oh, it says I'm winning. Hooray! +6, +8. Man, I have a good understanding of chess. All right. Bin 239. Good name. From where? Vietnam. That's not good. That means I'm going to lose. No. That's funny because when I first joined chess.com, they suggested my name be Trash Bin. So, that's not good. Yay, more 83 subscribe. More, more, more. Nobody likes me, nobody likes me. More, more, more. Mm-hmm. Da-da-da-da-da. Delicious. Yeah, we're only one rating part a point. A point? One rating point apart. Did I say one rating part a point? I hope so, because that's funny. Let's see. Nobody likes me, mo, mo, mo. Confusing the audience, which is me, basically. Dun, dun, dun. Two bishops, what else? It's the famous game Two Bishops versus what else? Yeah, looks like one bishop. More, more, more. Da, 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 da. Put it in H. Thanks, Nordius Maximus FN. It's like FM, but it's FN. FN, no static at all. Good square for my bishop. Good pawn structure. Perfect. My position makes a lot of sense, except for one thing. Mo, mo, mo. Come on, rook c8, forgetting my bishops here. Darn. Go, Ben, but stay there. And I still have less time? I guess I always have less time. That's my MO. I like the way when I complain about my lack of having enough time, I play slower. That'll show me. It's like the show me state. "59 seconds. This position's not good. Now it's good. Don't shoot. Okay, now shoot. Yeah, I mean, just G5 after F5. Let me open the F file was silly. Never play f6. Hooray for Ben. Very suspicious. 5 mistakes, 0 blunders. Clara Cottontail subscribed. Hooray! Here comes Clara Cottontail. Hopping down the bunny trail. 200 centidues. Hooray! Go centidues. Thanks for the centidues. Never play f3. And they didn't. Good. That seems to lose a pawn. I guess that doesn't lose a pawn. I always have less time. Boo, boo. My play is bad and I should feel bad. Go predictions. Man, I'm so slow. Why do I always have less time? Terrible. Just once I'd like to not have less time. Once, twice, 3 times I made it. No 2 bishops for you. Yeah, e4 is not a good move. Although I still have less time. Terrible. Resigns? What? Yay, 2,600. I wonder what this evaluation is. Yay, +4. I played well after I played bad, so that was good. Hooray! I'm the 2600ist. It's Pandemonium. Man, that's enough chess for this stream. Time to get some Perrier. Ah, the fridge is so far. As in the movie A Fridge Too Far. I got a movie for you, fatty. A Fridge Too Far. Sir, we'd like to offer you a garbage bag full of popcorn. You can't buy me off like that. E4 was very bad. Yeah. 2600, go Ben. I'm only 650 points higher than the best players. Hooray. Yeah, if I had a grabber, it'd be a pretty long grabber. There are a lot of chair behind you. What? Let's see. I just came to watch Hawk If You're Horny in Peace. That is correct. Yeah. How was my second dose? It was good. First dose this arm, second dose this arm. Yeah. Why did you crash Leech Us? Somebody had to. I mean, I had to do something. Let's see. Snack or subscribe with Prime. I mean, this is a chess stream, but I don't want to play chess. Wah. I don't want to show you anything. Terrible. Is most margarine vegan? I don't know. I always buy, I can't believe it's vegan. That's what I buy. Don't you ever play Chess 960? I do not. Can we visit the chess center? You can. I can't give birth. All right. Pfizer. When I grow up, I want to be like my dad. Better start eating, kid. Yeah, the chat's all crazy. What microphone do I use? HyperX. It's very hyper. So tomorrow, wait, today's Monday? That's yeah, no, it's Wednesday. Never mind. I'll tell you tomorrow. What's the plan? I don't know. Yeah, why don't we analyze your game, Gus? Because I'm bored. You know, send me $1 million and then send me your game. Ooh, that's a cool thing, Dr. Snoopy, whatever that is. Grandmaster Gus. He's all gussied up for this stream. Is that the whole game or there's more? I'm guessing there's more. There's the more. More, more, more. Da, 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 da. Let's see. We got to paste. And then we got to paste some more. All right, so Gus is black. This game was played in 2017. And he was 1900 against an 1800. And the Empire City Open. Time control, it says 1:10:30. So that's very slow. Yes, TikTok is a song by Kesha. Mm-hmm. All right, so Gus is black. So far, he hasn't done anything wrong. Okay, it's the boring world of Niels Bohr so far. Bishop d7's a bit passive, but all right. Queen b1 doesn't make any sense, but all right. It's because you're blocking the rook in. Yeah, so after queen b1, you're already okay. YK Rocco subscribed. This is a pretty passive way to play against the London. But, you know, it doesn't lose or anything. All right, that move's quite bad. Yeah, because you don't want to give away the tension in the center, because then you don't have any pressure on the position. Yeah, now you're worse again. King h1 is ridiculous. I assume he wants to play rook g1 in here. Blah. Shallow and pedantic. Knight e5 is good. Bishop e8 is good. Bishop h2 is legal. b5 is legal. Bishop takes b5 is legal. Yeah, that's a very poor move. Now, when I got paid by the hour, I would discuss this position for an hour. But since I don't, I'll just gloss over it. $20, letting you know you have support. St. Louis, Chessbait, RIP, long live. Yay, thanks, IO5 Fred. You're the best. And give Fred his $5 back. Okay, so in this position, one of the worst things about Black's position is this isolated pawn that's on a half-open file. Okay, and if you want to understand more about that pawn, talk to Farnsley69. He'll explain that pawn to you. So that's an isolated weak pawn, and Black wants to get that pawn back in the game, which bishop takes b5 does. So if bishop takes b5 was the right move, which it's not, no good player would ever play it because it breaks all the, the classical rules of chess that, we were taught. It would only be good in a very specific tactical reason. Like bishop takes b5 wins because of some tactical trick, which doesn't exist. So yeah, I mean, white has a big advantage here just because of this terrible A pawn, this really nice knight on e5. But after here, he's throwing his advantage away, Phil Collins style. And there's nothing that he can say to make me change my mind. I've watched this pawn go round and round. And now I could turn the board upside down. And so forth. Yeah, don't forget all that. And all that jazz. Yeah, and now this pawn's better than perfect because you can play b4 and you can harass the guy. Oh, man, I want to say that, but I can't. All right. Darn. Hate the world. Can't say what I want. All right. Yeah. Okay, so we went from big advantage to white to just equal. Yay, Lorenzo Mulan subscribed. $20. User unclear, letting me know there's $20. Thank you. Shoddy Steve gave 5 centidues. I mean, 5 gifted subs. What's wrong with me? Yeah. McKnight subscribed. Nobody hates Hikaru. Hikaru's the best. Okay. So, F4, that's, that's like the Simpsons episode where Homer's trying to get to 300 pounds so he can get on disability. And he goes to the, the GNC kind of store. And he buys this weight gainer, 5,000 or something. And he puts this huge thing of it on the counter. And he's already really big. And the guy says to Homer, lucky for you, this stuff don't work. So yeah, F4, that's like trying is the first step to failure. It doesn't work, but, maybe it'll work. Collecting bullets is gifting a sub, but does he have pocket aces? The answer is fries. Yeah. Okay, knight c4 is legal. I don't know, but I've played b4. Yeah, I don't know. Knight f3 is legal. Now, knight f3 is another terrible move that's very similar to his bishop takes b5. Knight d to f3 shows the kind of typical mistake that you'll see at this level. They don't know how the pieces... Oh, no, wait, they don't know how the pieces move. Don't know how to castle queenside, en passant, under promotion. No, that's not what this is. $5. Thanks for not caring. So when the knight was on d2, it was defending the e4 square, and now it's not. So giving away c4 and e4, that's too much. And after knight e4, black has a very strong position. And the bishop is shallow and pedantic. And he did play knight e4. Good. Okay, rook e1, it's legal. b4, good. Knight c4, reasonable. Rook c4, reasonable. Yeah, these moves are all good. And black's obviously better because black is hammering white on c3, so white's PO'd, and he can't play r2 to d2. So, it looks like he's going to lose to the forks. Now, when this pawn was on a6, it was frankly terrible. Now, frankly, it's delicious. Yeah. So, this is a bad bishop. Queen's a little passive. This pawn's attacked by everything. This knight is unassailable. You suck, knight. No, I'm just kidding. See, he's unassailable. I was just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, I know this guy. I've seen him before you were born. Okay, so he took ruining his pawn structure, or as Stewie would say, ruined. Yeah. So Gus is all proud of himself because he allowed this fork because he knew he could, check and queen here in some order. And from Nietzsche said, from chaos comes order. Blow it out your ass, Howard. So, yeah, etc. Also, if you want to learn about entropy, which I'm sure you do, there's a song called Entropy. I need a Twix. By, a vegan one. MC Hawking. That's who it is. $10. Making it rain like Lil Wayne up in this bitch. Right. MC Hawking has this song called Entropy. And it teaches you what entropy is. So you should listen to that song. Also, one of his better songs is All My Shootings Be Drive-Bys. Because it's Hawking. So, Yeah. And so on. I make a lot of references. I don't even know. I don't know. That's right. The second law. Doomsday, get my gun. Yeah. Okay. So white's in a lot of trouble because black's pieces are actually pretty well coordinated. And then white's pieces are just randomly strewn about the board. And f4, which is supposed to be an attacking move, just weakens his king terribly. It's very similar to never play f3 because it weakens your king. Okay, so he fell for it. You can play either move order. You can also play either move order. Okay, you played that one. Okay, threatening knight f2 check. So he played there. And you check and take on f4. God damn. It's the beating of a century. Okay, and he took on f8. I mean, if you don't take on f8, then you can resign. So you got to try. Gray Marmalade gifted 20 subs. Hooray. Hooray for everybody. One cent to do Dr. Snoopy. Let's talk about that for a while. Thanks, Gray Marmalade. You're the best. Okay, so you played this discovered check, double check, always repeat. Good. Good. Bam. Yeah, this was first played, this maneuver that Gus played was first played in the game Bitch versus Gotcha. Yeah, Gotcha had the black pieces, which is unusual. Now, the problem with White is he's a Gershwin fan, and he's got plenty of nothing, but nothing's plenty for him. He's got no counterplay. He's got no pieces. He has a lot of misery. The folks with plenty of counterplay, they have to pray all the day. It seems with plenty, they sure have to worry how to keep Gus's queen away. Away, away. I ain't a threatened about hell till the time arrives. Never worry long as I'm well. Never want to strive to be good, to be bad. What the hell? I is glad I'm alive. Oh. All right, what happened? That's the Porgy and Bess attack. Yay, Gray Marmalade, give another sub and another one. You get a sub. 201 centidues. Dr. Snoopy. Hang on, Snoopy. Snoopy, hang on. Da, da, da. I did a Porgy and Bess, but this is that Simpsons because they don't, they pretty dumb chat. I mean, chat's good. It's Karen. It's surprise Karen. Hooray. Yeah, it's funny because Queen H7 was the move that Anand had to stop against Aronian in the famous game from Vaikanze, Tata Steel, where he played F5. But here, Queen H7 does nothing. It just loses the knight, and Black's king runs to safety. White doesn't have enough force. The bishop's pinned. He's down a piece. The king has a plethora of squares. Okay? I mean, his indolence is inefficacious. Yeah, and who can bear the proud man's contumely? Man, saw Porgy and Bess, still too dumb to get it. God damn. One cent to do from Nordius Maximus. So this isn't a joke. This is true. There's an IM that, let's see, there's 1,600 people watching. Probably about 7 of you have heard of him. James Rizzitano. He's from the New England area, Massachusetts. And he was an IM in the 80s. And then he stopped playing chess for 30 years. Then he played in a couple tournaments a couple years ago. But anyway, James Rizzitano, a long time ago, we went to a restaurant before you guys were born. And when the person said, what's the name, like to wait, he said Snudicus Randomicus. And he was an unknown Latin philosopher. And so the rest of my life, I mean, I stopped doing it, but for many years, I always said Studicus Randomicus to the people seating us. But something I do that's much funnier, so you can do this too, and you can give me the credit. When I go to a place that has a line and they want to know how many people are in your party and the name, very often I'll give an insane amount of people. So if there's 3 of us, I'll say, let's say how many? I'll say, oh, just a second. 12. And like really serious. And they're like, 12? And I'm like, oh no, just kidding, 3. And they're like, oh. Yeah, but it's still funny. It works every time. All right, 1 cent to do from K Muhana. You're the best or something. Yeah. I could do Gilbert and Sullivan before I kill you because I'll bring you to heaven before I send you to hell. Not sure that was Gilbert and Sullivan, but anyway. It's Karen. Karen's vodka looks suspiciously like water. Well, yeah. Now, I haven't said Studicus randomicus in a long time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get back to whatever it is I was doing. I'm looking at Gus's game. I played some 3-minute and 1-minute with people my own rating, and then I broke 2,600 on both, so then I was to take a nap. I don't know. Tired. Okay, Gus probably cheated this game. I hate to say that, Gus, because here you played the engine move. So that's, I mean, it's such a complicated position, I'm going to assume the worst. King takes f8. Okay, then there's a spite check. 609 centidues. Karen, is Gus taking students? Is Gus taking students? You have to be like a super beginner, like a beginner's beginner. Like there's no word for it in the English language.
Karen lead the donos.
Man, I hope this game ends knight g3, knight f1, queen h2, knight g3. I hope it ends like that.
That light's so bright.
5,000 centidues. Fight against the dying of the light. Grandmaster Gus with the 5,000 centidues. Rook a7 check, hooray. Queen d8 check, hooray. Queen b6. All right, you played rook g1 check. Now, the quickest way to mate is bishop d6, threatening queen h2 mate. The mate that I saw, which I espoused right before Karen got up, which also works, which I definitely would have done. Are you watching? Yeah, Gus played this shallow and pedantic move. You watching this mate? Check. Only legal move. This is my specialty, only legal move. Double check. Okay, then obviously always repeat. Obviously. Okay. And then queen h2 check because it puts it in h. Right, and then after here, mate. Confusing the audience.
I was confused just for a second.
Yeah, but you agree.
I agree with the light. Why is the light so weird?
Okay, now the engine wants to play bishop d6, threatening queen h2 mate, and if you take the bishop, rook takes g1 as mate. So bishop d6 is the quickest win. Okay, but it's Gus, so the fact that he won is amazing. All right. He played rook takes g1 check, white played the engine move. Then he took the queen. Now this is something I don't understand. Why you're claiming that you guys are both like 1900 and he's not resigning here? And it's a slow game? What? What's with the not resigning? Man, the truth hurts. What? Why would you not resign? Ask Aviv, he was coaching. What? Aviv taught him how to play on I don't know. Taught him always play on. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I would teach. Yeah. I didn't know that Aviv was his coach. So basically Aviv is everybody's coach. I'm the only person Aviv didn't coach. Maybe he did coach me. I don't know. Gus's opponent was a former student of yours. Vincent Tsay is a former student of mine? Vincent. In Pulp Fiction, John Travolta's character is Vincent. What's his last name?
I'm not going to know.
Vincent Vega.
Okay.
See, look. Tel Aviv to never resign? What about Jerusalem? He spelled Tel Aviv like, where'd it go? I lost it. Yeah, there, see? Like the city. Yeah. Anyway, you're not as bad as you play. I noticed Gus often sends the games that he won. So he looks good. Good job. Yeah. Also, if I send the games I win, well, not really. Vincent's Brothers and the Reservoir Dogs. That's correct. Yeah. They were going to do something with that, but they didn't. Now, when he was going to cut the guy's ear off, the guy ad-libbed, "Please, I have a family," the cop. And when he said that, the actor, whose name I can't remember, God, I almost said Vincent Vaughn. That's the worst thing I've ever said in my life. Michael Madsen. I think because Vince Vaughn is 2 V's and Michael Madsen's 2 M's. Not even kidding.
I agree.
Anyway, Michael Madsen had just had a kid. The woman, not him. And when the guy said that, he walked out crying. Yeah. Michael Madsen and Vince Vaughn look really similar. Michael Madsen looks a little tougher than Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn, I think, is taller. Yeah. "Please, I have 3 kids." Yeah. That's the worst Vincent ever. Yeah. It's true. Mr. Blonde is just terrible. No, he's great. "Are you going to bark all day, little doggy? Are you going to bite?" Sorry? Could you say that again? I didn't catch it. Vincent. Jan Michael Vincent, that's right. And they had a court case, and they didn't allow more Jan Michael Vincents per quadrant.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's time to Jan Michael your Vincent. You know when that movie's coming out?
No.
In January, you can Michael your Vincent. Now, is it necessary to know who Jan Michael Vincent is to understand this? No. You know what show I'm talking about?
No.
Rick and Morty.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, I'm wearing a Rick and Morty shirt. The guy gave me this shirt. He was wearing it.
I was there.
Yeah. And he took off this shirt.
Oh, yeah, the elementary now.
And then I was like, "I like your pants." And he took his pants off. And he said, "You like my underwear?" And I said, "No."
Yeah, that was in Nashville.
That's right. I got the fever for more Jan Michael Vincent. That's right. Man, what a great show. Somebody on my stream said in 69 days, the next season of Rick and Morty starts. That was very specific, so he could be right. Yeah. Vincent Gardenia, he was in Moonstruck. He was the dad. He was married to Olympia Dukakis. Unless I'm wrong, which is 50-50. Carrie knows a lot about Rick and Morty.
I've seen a few episodes.
Yeah.
The problem is it just comes on so late. I'm tired. So I fall asleep.
Yep. Hey, look at all the viewers I have for no reason.
That is a lot of viewers.
Yeah, also for no reason.
Maybe you're on Chess TV.
Probably just real popular.
Embedded.
Yeah, Karen likes to embed me. Terrible. Frankly, delicious. All right, now what do I do? All right, I'll show you puzzles and you solve them.
No.
If Karen solves them, you have to donate more. How's
They're
that?
too hard.
Well, I'll make them not as
I
hard.
already know it's too hard. It's too hard.
I'll make it easier.
Okay, let's do some puzzles.
All right. So this was a game played in the Belgian Championship over 30 years ago.
All right.
Thanks for the 500 centidues.
Yeah, it's too hard.
That's what she said. All right.
All right.
This was played in the Belgian Championship like 32 years ago. Black played check. What's the best move for white? And then we'll when you're done, we'll look at the engine and see if you're right.
The best.
I can't say it's the best move. Who am I? But the engine, I wonder what the engine says the best move is. Dr. Snoopy 86, 600 centidues. Hooray. That's right. Brian does love Olympia Dukakis. That's right.
The best.
Olympia Dukakis was in the famous movie Too Many Grandmas. Hurry up, Grandma. Grandma's gaining on us. I think that's The Simpsons, but I'm not sure. Somebody said en passant the bishop. Man, tough crowd.
I don't know. The best. I can think of different moves. I mean, obviously kings and check. So I don't know.
We have more viewers than atoms in the universe.
I mean, I would play bishop d2, but I don't see.
Bishop d2 is the obvious move. That's the normal move. Now, the white's actually winning material here because of a weird happenstance.
Okay.
The best move is king e2. And the reason is these pieces are trapped. Now, obviously, I'm threatening pawn takes knight. Now, if you play bishop d2 or knight d2, I could obviously take and retreat my knight. But by keeping the bishop here, if you retreat your knight, the bishop's trapped. You see what I'm saying? Right. And if you play knight b6, the other retreat square, then I can play c5 attacking the knight, and once again the bishop is trapped.
Darn, I think I've seen that puzzle before too.
You have. Yeah. All right, let's see.
I didn't remember. Did anybody else not know it?
Yeah, the engine says king e2 is plus 1.6. But knight d2 is also really good.
I couldn't
because
see
it gets the two bishops.
Did anybody, somebody admit it?
Well, a lot of people put king e2. Yeah. King e2 because it's a puzzle. I mean, it was a game. And then the guy played king e2. Right? Truth hurts.
Well, I couldn't see it.
All right, now another one for Karen. Ready, Karen? Okay, we got the Queen's Gambit, right? Your favorite movie. Okay, and then here. All right. Okay. Now you see this is pinned because I said so? All right. So white played knight takes d5 because the knight's pinned. You see what I'm saying? All right. Winning a pawn. Hooray for him. What should black do? What's the best move for black?
The best move for black.
Always bet on black.
Let's see. Oh, I think. Let's see.
Man, Lex Veldhouse has 1 billion people watching
Oh
him.
yeah.
Well, 2 billion.
Yes, I think if you take with the knight, like knight takes knight, takes d5, and then I guess bishop takes the queen. Then can't you go bishop b4 check?
That is correct.
Okay.
Knight takes d5 winning. Yeah, that's knight takes is a blunder. And then black would be up a piece at the end by either taking that or taking that. Whichever you like more. Yeah, and then black's up a piece and wins the game. That's a famous opening trap. It's your favorite, too.
Now, what about Veldhouse? What were you saying?
See, look, 9.2 thousand. So that's good.
I like his stream.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Now-
in the final table?
Yeah, we're going to look at the Queen's Gambit accepted. Now, in your opinion, what percentage of the chat of the 2,000, when I say Queen's Gambit accepted, do they think accepted ACC the correct way? And what percentage think it's wrong, the wrong way, EX? Probably like 50-50.
I don't know.
50-50.
They seem to know openings a lot.
Yeah, accepted. Yeah. Yeah. And one of the guys, he'd never heard of the Queen's Gambit accepted, so he thought it was the Queen's Gambit espresso. And I said, it's espresso. And he said, accepted? And I said, yes.
That makes my brain hurt.
Yeah. You accept the exceptions. I mean, who said nothing succeeds like excess?
I don't know. What's the time period?
I think it was Oscar Wilde, but the chat will tell me. I don't remember. I don't know. Oscar Mayer, also good.
But let's do the chess.
Yeah.
Come on.
Tell Karen a dead baby joke. Man, tough time.
That's
Harsh.
chess. Now, what are we doing here?
Queen's Gambit expected. Okay, so E3 attacking the pawn. In fact, I played this. I had this position like 40 minutes ago. B5, not recommended by, textbooks. A4, C6, takes. What's the best move for white? The best, Jerry, the best.
Move for white. Let's see.
Yeah, but Agdestein's more of a soccer player than a chess player. Oh, snap.
I don't know. Let's see. Best move for white. Let's see if you get Queen F3.
People have been saying Lichess has been down for a while.
Oh, really?
Several people said it, if you can call them people.
What about Queen F3?
Queen F3 winning. Yeah.
Yeah, well, how long's it been down? Late chess? I don't ever play on there.
I think it's gathering timber. Yeah. That's why it's going down.
No, well,
See,
I'm
that's
sorry
a known.
for the Lee chess.
That's a known, something. Parallelogram or something. Yeah. All right, more opening traps. Also, etc. Okay, now we're going to do one of my favorites. It's not a chess question, it's a math question. Although it's also chess. In this position, it's white's turn to move because white is in check. How many legal moves does he have? And I've asked this question.
Seen this one.
I've asked this question a million trillion times, and I never noticed that she was the one who shot Andy. And I never noticed that one guy that I asked, he gave some crazy number, like 25. And I was like, what? And he didn't know he was in check. So he was like, okay, A3, A4, And then when he gave his number, I was like, what? I'm like, you're in check. And he goes, oh. Yeah.
You're asking how many?
How many legal moves does
I
white
think
have?
it's 6. Let me look. Let's see. 1, 2. 3,
It was Oscar Wilde. Hooray. I'd love to be an Oscar Wilde.
4, 5, 6. I think it's 6.
6 is correct.
Yeah, you've asked
This is
that
where I
one.
won $2 off a
You've asked that
comer.
one so many times that I remember.
Damn.
I thought it was 6 even before I started.
Yeah.
No, that's how many times
1,
I've seen
2,
it. I have
3,
bad memory.
4,
I did remember it.
5, 6. Comer said 5, so I won $2.
Yeah. Hey, Dr. Chester X.
Yay.
How's it going?
Yeah, 6 is good. Yeah. 6 is good.
Yeah.
Seinfeld reference. The woman who could read lips. Yeah.
No.
Okay, isn't Comer a state champ? It is like his. No, it's a state junior champion. Exactly. And so forth. All right. I have to think of an opening trap. I think that's all the opening traps that exist. I don't think there are any more. All right.
Well, it doesn't have to be a trap. You can show other kind of puzzles.
Man.
Oh.
What's the best move for white? LJ Gonzi subscribed to tier 3. We're rich, I tells you. Yay, tier 3. Let's get a train going. The more trains we have, the more trains there are.
Yeah, that was just knight d6.
Knight d6.
I've seen that one.
Right, you've seen most of them, but you have to remember.
I know, but that one's,
You've never been so angry. Analysis board. And then I already have an analysis board, so I'm a good chess teacher. Bam! Gotcha, chessboard. Okay. Okay, I'll give you a famous puzzle because you forgot the answer.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. This was Richard Reddy, 1923. Okay, you're white and you're going this way.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, black is going this way. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
All right, white to play and draw. The correct answer is there's too many pieces on the board. Take some off. That's it.
Darn, I do remember you showing this too. In the first move, King G7.
King G7.
But I do remember you showing this.
Okay, now I push him up. Push him baby Sarah one style.
I can't look at the chat anymore because they're going to know it.
The chat doesn't know.
They're going to know it because you've shown
The chat is like, I've never watched The Simpsons.
Let me think about what the situation was.
What is Love? Hadaway, 1996. That's right. Some kind of stalemate? No. Don't hurt me no more.
Darn, I can't remember.
Then you have to figure it out.
Okay. I was trying to remember. Okay. I can't even look at the chat.
The sea was angry that day, my friend. Like an old man at a deli sending back soup. Man Moth is giving a game here.
Yeah.
Would you mind looking at my favorite Nezhmetdinov game? I would mind.
Yeah, I can't remember, Ben. I can't remember.
You don't have to remember, you have to figure it out.
I don't think I can figure
So
it out.
what you're doing is you're trying to defend your pawn and attack
right.
this pawn. So what move would accomplish those goals? Moving towards both pawns.
Oh, yeah, because if you get on the diagonal. Okay, so King F6.
Right.
You're
Now, if you play here, I said if, then this is an immediate draw. Now we both queen. You can't stop white from promoting. Like king here, and then we both promote, at the same time. So you have to play king b6.
Okay.
Now, how do you move towards both pawns again? Now, if you're not sure, we can ask Sam Kinison. What would Sam Kinison say? Do it! Do it! Do it! That's what he would say. He'd say, hey guys, I'm dead.
I guess just King E5.
King E5 is correct. I
He
saw
gets
Sam
up and down
Kinison
today.
when he was alive. Okay, F takes, King F4, draw.
Okay.
So H3, King D6, draw. Because we both queen.
Okay.
Maybe you can. Yeah. Now a similar puzzle, and by similar I mean it's also ready.
The diagonals are misleading. It looks further.
Yeah, but you're like Miss America, so you should get misleading. All right. Rook here, king.
Yeah,
here.
I know. The diagonals are misleading.
This is another ready problem. This one's tougher. Unless you know the answer, then it's equal. So black's going this way, right?
Okay.
And white's not going anyway. Yeah. Now, I showed this puzzle to Fleetwood Mac, and they said you could go your own way. John Conway subscribed. Hooray! Yeah. Now, this puzzle has 2 answers.
You never even bother using.
Huh? Yeah, don't read the chat. They might give you the answer.
Oh.
Could somebody donate 41 subs? I want to get to 2,600. Okay, so Black wants to do this, right? Mm-hmm. This is actually an opposition puzzle. So actually you can play Rig D3 or Rig D2. But Rig D1 does not win. Only Rig D3 and Rig D2 win. So let's play Rig D2. Now Black tries to promote. See, the thing is, if Black moves his king, then White moves his king. Black's king is stopping White's king. So Black goes here. Now, if you find this move, you get $1 trillion. There's only one move that wins for White here. Now, that's pretty good because you only have like 13 or 14 legal moves. That's good for $1 trillion. You have such a good chance.
I don't know. It seems like you just check the king.
No, because if you check the king, then we play the George Jefferson attack. Yeah. Move it on up to the king's side. Yeah, that's a draw.
All right.
Wait, is it? Oh, it doesn't say legal moves only, so I can do whatever I want.
All right, then I guess Rook D1.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's the only winning move, and Black is in Wang Chung. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Now, if it was White's move in this position, it would be a draw. But it's Black's move. Black doesn't want to move. He's in Zugzwang. The only move to make it tough is King here. Thanks for the $3, Drainer. Now White has one move that wins.
One move that wins.
CJ Poker wants to donate. If you can't afford to donate, Poker, you shouldn't do it. You got to get in that 5-cent, 10-cent limit game. Then, after a few years, you can donate $5. Frosty Balrog subscribed and started the train.
Oh, I see. Maybe King D7?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also the opposition, and now it's Zugzwang.
Yeah.
Now, the Gawking Rabble, and there's a plethora of Gawking Rabble, they said, why not King E4, although they didn't say what position. So if in this position, I go here threatening the pawn, and then I threaten the pawn, and then I take the pawn. So that's easy. So probably they meant in this position. Okay, I was showing you King D5, because that was the only move that won. King here, whoa. King here, whoa. Stop it. King here, here. And now you know why the rook has to be on D1, because the king can't gain a tempo. Yeah, and you win the pawn. Now, what's funny is you could also play rook D3 with the same idea. Because King E4 also loses to rook D1. It's funny, this position, with White's a move as a win for White. This position with White's a move as a draw. Because White has everything perfect. And if you go here, what's the only move for Black that draws? There's only one.
King D5?
Correct. My PC gamer tag gifted 100 centidues. Jay Wolfen gave a few centidues. Axic gave 5 subs. Basic Pract, 990 centidues. Hooray! You guys are all the best until somebody donates more, like, she Jesus. King D5, draw. Yeah, now White is in Zugzwang again. Yeah.
I haven't had any martinis.
$5. Yeah, you can't pay me for a chess lesson because I don't give chess lessons, even though I'm giving a chess lesson now. It's hard to understand. All right, now for $1 trillion, okay? This is for $1 trillion. All
right, come on.
right.
I'm not going to know it.
Well, the truth hurts.
Who needs $1 trillion?
Who needs the Quickie Mart? Okay, it's white to move. White has 2 moves that win. Name one of them.
2 moves.
White to move. White has 2 moves that win. The pawns are going this way. And then black's going this way. Now, I'm so good at this. Okay? If I turn the engine on, it'll say it's a draw, and then I'll beat the engine. And at some point, the engine's like, okay, you're winning. Sorry. Jeez. GOEN, subscribe with Prime. That's the cheapest way to do it. Jafari, 100 centidues. Yay, etc. Yeah, I'll play Stockfish, and then Karen will say what the move is for black and the evaluation. And eventually it'll say you're winning. All right, never mind. Now, there's a player you've never heard of from a long time ago. I think it was, let's see, was it Tupac? Yeah, it was Tupac. No. It was Mason, and he wrote an article on this, and there was only one mistake in his article, which is pretty good because it was written a long time ago. St. Louis Assassin subscribed. Hooray. Yeah. No, this puzzle's way too hard for you guys. You have to actually know the answer. You can't figure it out.
No.
I'd have to give you like a 3-hour lesson, and then you could play correctly.
Well, then you should tell us.
Well, just name a move and see if it wins.
Okay, King E2.
Correct. King E2 is the best move. That wins the easiest. King E1 also wins.
You got it, because you got to worry
King
about
E1's tough.
opponent.
King D2 loses. And King D2 loses to King D7, which is funny. Yeah. Now, I'm going to turn on the engine, okay? Okay, and the engine says, like, white's better, and it gives these really stupid moves, right? Those moves are draws, by the way. It says King E2 is a draw, right? Say yeah. Right? Okay, I'm going to play King E2, and I'm going to win. We'll play like the engine. $2. It's funny. The engine said King E2 all zeros. Then I play King E2. Oh, that's because it thinks it doesn't know whose turn it is. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, now it says it's a draw, right? It says every move draws. They all lose. Every move loses. Which move do you want me to play of all the drawing moves? I'll beat all of them.
That's hard to see from here. King D.
King D7.
Yeah.
Okay. A4 wins. Which drawing move do you want?
Yeah, I can't really see.
Okay, it says King C6 is the first move. Okay, C4 wins. Yay, hype train. It says all the moves draw and they all lose. King B7, A5 wins. Now it says black's winning, but black's losing. Man, computer's not very good. B4. This is winning for white. Yeah, it's funny. It says black's winning and white's winning. Man, the truth hurts. What a terrible. I mean, what is depth 20? Terrible. 200 centidues, Jafari. It says G5 wins for black. I like the way it says G5 wins. Now it says it's a draw. All right, King F3 wins for sure. Now what does this say?
Yeah, plus.
It says white's winning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's off far enough where it's like, okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Yeah. No, but I knew it was going to happen. I like the way it said black was winning here. You know, now that I've gone back and forth, it's like, all right, white's winning. Yeah. This is very, very hard to understand. I've taught it before, but it takes hours to understand it because I'm a bad teacher.
Yeah.
So the reason A4 doesn't win is because of H5, and black gets the construction of F5 and H4, and white can't stop it. White can't get there in time. Yeah, now this is a draw.
Why don't you click on the settings right there by the stockfish and see if you can make the depth more.
Unlimited.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's very embarrassing. Man, Stockfish is better when you don't tell it, you don't level 20. Yeah, now it says King E2 wins. Oh, now it says the draw, which is wrong. Mm-hmm. It's going to say win eventually, because I think depth like 40 should be enough.
Yay.
I knew this before engines. I knew the answers to all these questions. 100 centidues, Jafari, 100 centidues, Jafari again. Seats Boy, 500 centidues. Jafari, 200 centidues. Wow. Amazing.
Depth 35.
Yep, it still doesn't understand the position? Wow. Mm-hmm. Terrible. That's because it's not Stockfish 11. Okay, let me see like if it ever figures it out if I play the King E2. Well, it's amazing that it can't understand. I mean, just it goes all the way to the end, and then it doesn't get to the end. Mm-hmm. But if you understand it, then you know all the zugzwang positions.
It's still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it's depth 34 doesn't know. H5, right? King F3 is the only winning. King F2 also wins. I mean, this is an easy win. Terrible engine. After F5, only King G3 wins. Yeah, and now White's winning easily.
Hey, I am taller than you. How much?
Farty Party 927, 100 centidues. Thank you. King Sendo subscribed with 1. Hooray.
I'll go down. Somehow.
Look how the engine says it's a draw, and it's wrong. Man, it says only 2 moves draw, otherwise black resigns. It says King D7 is a draw. That loses to this. Now it says King C6 is a draw. That loses to this. Now it says King B6 is a draw. That loses to this. And now it says White's winning. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah. Hey, I can't see the chat.
Well, yeah, but how could you not see the chat? And you could see it before?
You have it paused.
I have the chat paused? Oh, I thought you meant because the thing was in your way. Yeah, now it says White's plus 13. So it was saying it was equal here. And then after I played B4, it said plus 13. Look at that. It still says it's equal, right? Mm-hmm. It's just winning for White. Yeah. So before you guys were born, thanks King Sendo for the 5 subs. Before you guys were born, I was on ICC, the Internet Chess Club, chessclub.com. And me and my brother know this. Nobody in the world knows it better than me and my brother. Nobody. Okay, you can't know it better than us because we know everything. And Delugi, it's called Wild 7. On ICC, they have wild games you can play where it's like weird. This is Wild 7. I don't know why. And so I played Delugi 3 games of Wild 7. It's more interesting when you're black because if it's white, I just win. But if I'm black and my opponent makes mistakes, I don't even know who's winning. Well, it's not him. But anyway, I beat him 3 in a row and he logged off. He left. Because he didn't know it. He was just playing. But I mean, I know everything, so you can't. Terrible. Yeah. Seats Boy 86 gifted a sub. Hooray. I actually had a 1-hour lesson with a family who was like B and C players. And I taught them this. They could do it. They could win after a while. Yeah. And King E1 also wins, but that's an A4 does not win because of H5. And now black gets this setup. And what actually is supposed to happen in this position, this is no joke. In this position, correct play is king here, king here, king here, king here. That's correct. Really? If you don't do that, you lose. Yeah, in fact, the engine, they figured it out. Look. King F4 only move. Look. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. By the way, all this stuff I'm telling you, I haven't done in 25 years, but I didn't forget it. And my brother used to practice. My brother's 2300. He used to practice queen versus rook, and he knew all the ideas, and he could beat the computer queen versus rook. And he showed me some of the ideas so I could win, but I forgot them. So like if you're playing a computer, it plays the best defense. And you have to know all these tricks to win, but I don't know anymore. Now I know nothing. Cosmic Apotheosis subscribed. Seats Boy gifted a sub. 140%. You played Zalugi when he was 16? Good. Yeah. Analyze after BF with G4 from black when both kings are at G3 and B6. Well, I don't think BF is right, but all right. Oh, so you want me to play correctly? Okay. I think this is what you want me to analyze. Oh, you meant B4. Okay. So you mean B4, G5. I assume this is what you mean. Okay. So after G5, you play A5 check. This wins. The engine says everything's winning. Then King A6 makes the most sense. Thanks for the 200 centidues. Right. Yeah, A4 is wrong. Yeah, A4 is a draw move one. Now you play C5. And now after king here, right, you play king here, putting him in zugzwang. Although the engine says that all the moves win. After here, obviously, black can't move anymore, right? Frankly. And after like here or there, doesn't matter. Here. And one thing that's been tried, but it doesn't work, is now if you move the king here, the pawn's just queen. You just keep pushing him and they queen. So one thing you can try is to move your king up. So you can play H3 and then play here and try to play like queen with check, like in Reddy's position. But that doesn't work. The trying is the first step to failure. Yeah, too slow. Yeah, Leela needs to think some more. Yeah. In this position, A4 is a draw, and King E2 and King E1 both win. But, I mean, I always play King E2 because that's easier. Yeah. And I'm guessing if you put a good engine, like, for like an hour, or, you know, whatever, and it goes forever, it'll tell you that. Yeah. What is in G6 before King D7? Yeah, you never want to move this pawn unless you're already winning. That gives away a lot of your tempi. Yeah, G5, yeah, it's too, yeah. Oh, you're talking about like here, G5 here. Yeah, you don't want to do that because now you're stopped. So that's bad. Now everything wins for white, which Karen will attest to, except the terrible B4, which also wins, I guess. Yeah. No, these pawns are stopped now. So, yeah, tell them what the engine says. Read ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's plus 1,000. Yeah.
And it keeps doubling.
Yeah, it's the plus 1,000,000. Yeah, the engine can see the end here. See, the thing is, if you're a human like me and you calculate and understand, you just know everything. If you're an engine, you never understand. So you just calculate, but the calculation takes a long time for it. So if it thinks an hour per move, it'll play perfect. Or maybe even 20 minutes a move. But the first move or two, it's confused because it can't see to the end. So it doesn't know. Yeah. These positions don't happen very often. Now here's a good question. If I play King D2, which loses, will the engine play correctly with black? And the answer is no. King D7 wins. That's the only move that wins. Now, King D8 might win. I don't know. King D8 probably wins too, but King D7 wins for sure. But the engine doesn't know it because it needs like an hour. Yeah. If it was black to move, that's correct. They would win because they would play king here. Exactly.
I'm thirsty.
This puzzle's not called anything. It's on ICC, it's Wild 7. The pretzels are making you thirsty? Don't you have Coke and the other one? What's the other one called?
I think we have Gatorade.
Yeah, Gatorade and Coke. Maybe
and also Coke. Beer.
Mm-hmm.
3 things.
Let me teach you how to spell beer.
There's a beer in the freezer.
COFFBEE.
I am parched. There's a beer in the freezer that I'd forgotten about it, and somehow didn't burst. So if that thawed out, that would be perfect.
White's king starts here and black's king starts here, and it's white's move?
Let's do more puzzles. I'm going to go get a beer.
Then white wins, because white can play king E1 on move 1 and win. Then king D8 would not lose, so yeah. Still wins for white. Yeah. What's that? Mm-hmm. This is a little too much for you guys, but sorry. Okay, now a puzzle that Anna Zatonsky told me before you guys were born. Well, I can't just get rid of it. Oh, because I have legal moves only. Yeah, now I can get rid of it. She said on an empty chessboard, set up a position where white has a king and 3 pawns. The pawns are not doubled and they're not tripled. They're all on different files. It's white's turn to move, and it's a draw with correct play. There's 2 answers because there's one side of the board and the other. It's the mirror image. Yeah. They can't be quadrupled because there's 3 of them. So that would be, a misnomer. Yeah. What's funny is when you set up the correct position, it's still hard to draw. The Toss subscribed. Hooray. Hikaru and I are doing a sub battle April 21st, 5 p.m. Eastern. Go, Karen. All right, now, I'm going to set up a position for you. It's the only position where it's king and 3 pawns versus king. The 3 pawns are on the move. They're not doubled or tripled, and it's still a draw. And you'll have to draw it. Terrible.
Wait, say it again then.
Okay, so this is the material. You gotta, you say it again, but then you hang out over there.
I'm listening.
It's king and 3 pawns versus king. And we're going to set it up so it's a draw, even though it's white's turn to move.
Okay.
Okay. So the king is here, here, and then here, here, here. Okay. Now this is white to move. And it's a draw with correct play. And I want to point out to you, which will help you later. It's going to help you later. This position, whoa, stop doing that. It's not my fault. It does that. This position is a draw, is a win for white, but this position is a draw. That's going to help you later. Okay, ready? You're going to draw with black because it's a draw.
Okay.
Okay, I go here. You take, and I go here. And now you have 1 move that draws, and you have 7 legal moves. So that's some percentage I can't understand.
Let's see, maybe king c5.
King c5 loses, but you have to tell me why. White has 1 move that wins here.
I guess my d6.
Then I take it. And then I run to the corner.
Oh, I thought the king could get in front.
Doesn't matter. It's a side pawn.
Oh, it's a
Once
side
the king's there, it's a draw. Even if I give you a dark squared bishop.
Maybe king a4.
What's that?
Maybe king a4.
King a4 is the only winning move,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Then after takes, you go here, and he's shouldered out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then ridiculous.
Yeah, that's too hard.
Okay, now. So you suggested king c5, which loses to king a4. So now you got to suggest another move for black that doesn't lose.
Okay.
And I'll show you a similar puzzle afterwards. Man, Chess Coach has 1.3 thousand watching. Never in all my years. I showed this to Pickle Rick and he got it. Pickle Rick. Get that poor cur going.
Let's see.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with
I don't
you
know.
again.
It's too hard.
Just say a move. Say it.
Well, I mean, I don't. Okay, King C7.
No, because you got to win this pawn. King C7, I go here and I win. King B5. And now white has no moves that make any sense. If white plays A4 check, he can't play King A4. So now this is a draw. Only King A4 would win, but he can't play King A4.
Yeah, that was just too hard. I can't. That was just too hard.
No, it's not too hard. No.
It was too hard.
It's not too hard. Now,
Yeah,
if we go back to the beginning, okay, like, Emerson, Lake, and Palmer, right? Okay, you agree. If the pawn was here, which it wasn't, and I said if it was there, you're winning.
Okay.
Okay. Now you win this way. And now white has one winning move. Actually, maybe white has two winning moves. Well, white does have two winning moves. Man, second move is weird. But A3 wins because now it's black's move. If it was white's move, there would be a draw because this is a Zugzwang position.
Okay.
But now that I think about it, this should also win.
That's what I was looking at.
This should win.
So
But let me
figure out
make
why.
sure. Yeah, that.
But,
Whoa! It's black's move. I know white's.
But
Yeah, that does win. Okay.
But I didn't think about the other one.
Yeah. Now there's a very similar thing that actually has happened. Okay, it's this position. Okay, this has actually happened in Grandmaster chess, I think once. Black to play. What should black do? The other one's a puzzle and it's silly and it's difficult. This is an actual game.
Black to play.
Man, Grandmaster Gus got his engine booted up pretty quick. Damn.
Let's see. I don't know, maybe King C4.
That's correct.
Yeah.
King takes B4 is shallow and pedantic. White just wins out of
Yeah,
hand.
yeah, King gets in.
King C4. Now, if it's black's move, black's losing. But if it's white's move, it's a draw. If King B2, we take the B pawn. If King D2, we take the D pawn. And if either pawn moves, or either pawn moves, you take it. That you can get back to where you once belong. Beetle style. Right? Okay. One more. Because you're doing so well.
Hey, this is. Does anybody else out there peel the label off? I cannot abide by it.
But who does abide?
By the label?
No, who abides? There's going to be a million of them in the chat. You have to get it before they do. You don't know who abides?
Yeah.
The dude.
The dude?
Yeah, look at the chat. I'm not looking at the
Oh, they
chat,
did
but
say
it
the
definitely
dude.
does say the dude. Yeah, look at that. I didn't even look at the chat, but I knew. Yeah. For $1 trillion, what movie?
The Great Lebowski. Isn't he the dude? Didn't he have a dude?
The Great Lebowski? That's close.
The big.
Yeah.
The big Lebowski.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I was right.
Also, there's The Big Gatsby.
I.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a pretty good movie.
Mm-hmm.
What does Ben's wife do for a living?
White to play and win.
All right. I see. Let me see.
Yeah, you spelled Cohen wrong in Cohen Brothers. So that's Cohen. You're banned and your children's children.
White to play and win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you don't know that Karen runs the chess center, you don't deserve an answer.
Well, they may not even know
They don't know
the
anything.
chess center.
One guy said you're a babysitter, and he was banned, and then Hikaru heard about it, and he banned him from his channel. It's weird. Radius89 subscribed. They might have meant that you babysit me, which that's not totally untrue.
I told everybody it was Chess Bay.
Mm-hmm.
She banned me.
And his children's children.
Wasn't my fault. Free. I'm free. Anyway, okay, so okay, so I know that it's some sort of opposition puzzle.
And I'll show one more, then we can go home. Yeah, Leela's wrong. Leela's always wrong. Go Stockfish. Leela's bad, and Leela should feel bad. Whites to play win is correct, Thaddeus. Remember, the more you donate, the more money we have. Also, I want to get to 2,600 subs, but we're not doing a good job. So let's see here. We're doing a reasonable job. 2575. Man, only 25 away. Come on, She Jesus, where are you? Thaddeus gifted a sub. Closer.
I don't remember.
You're supposed to remember. You're supposed to figure it out.
I know, but
This is a memory test. This is
I
you
know, but I
solving
can't
chess
figure it out.
puzzles.
Well, I don't know. Okay.
I don't know isn't the answer, although it's the correct answer.
I don't know, but I know.
Yay, Radius 89.
Let me just look at it for a minute then.
And then Antha Kanik subscribed. And then Rev Professor Patrick gifted 25 subs, confusing Karen. Are you confused? He did 25 subs. To 25.
Okay.
That's a lot.
I'm trying to.
You're supposed to be
look
shocked
at
and
the puzzle.
appalled.
I paid attention to that.
Yay, thanks, Rev. Now I'm more religious than I used to be. The Rev's giving me subs. She Jesus. Man, frankly, great. Yay, you're the Revist. Who has more subs right now? Hikaru or the Botez live channel? I actually don't know. Do you guys know?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have to bring the king up there.
No, I know Chessbra has more. I'm talking about Botez and Hikaru.
I don't know the answer.
Half the people say Botez does and half Hikaru. What do you think? Who has more subs, Hikaru or Botez?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
I would think Hikaru.
Botez only has 4,000? Oh, then it's Hikaru.
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer is you want to get the white king, up here, right? Now, what would DMX say about that? Get the king up in here, up in here. So you can't go this way because the black king is there to meet you. And I don't like when it meets me because I'm a vegan.
Well,
So you gotta go around you gotta eat around the vitamins.
I said that.
So king b2, and then king a3, and then king a4. That's the only way to win. And then after you're here, you still only have one move that wins. Can you find it?
I guess king
Us Dead subscribed. Hooray!
and king b4.
Right. That's the only winning move.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you win. All right. Now I want to show you a really difficult one. And it's so difficult I have to remember how to set it up. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to solve it while I'm setting it up. I mean, not to solve it. I don't know if the king is here or here. And I don't know if these are here. So I have to think about it. Let's see, is this here? It could be here. That might make sense. No. I'm not doing a good job solving this or figuring out what the puzzle is. This is here. Yeah, I did it. Man, that was hard. I forgot that pawn was on A5. Let me make sure the king's on F8 and not somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm right. Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you haven't seen this one, it's really hard. If you've seen it, then it's a lot easier. Yeah. Okay, white's at play and win. Yay! The more subs we have, the more subs we have.
I see.
The record company for DMX has posthumously changed his name. Sort of like Prince was changing the symbol and stuff. So because 50 Cent is so popular, they're changing DMX's name for the records to 50 Dead. Because he was 50 when he died. Because it's close to 50 Cent. You can look that up, I'm not kidding. That's true.
Yeah.
50 Dead. I think they spelled dead D-E-D to be cute or something. Yeah. I didn't make that. That's the truth. You can see on the internet. I think it's spelled D-E-D for some reason. This guy said DMX is dead, question mark. Yeah, he died a few days ago. Huh.
Oh, I remember this. It's like a Zoot Swang. I do remember this. It's a Zoot Swang puzzle.
There's a poll.
One,
Man, the
two,
poll didn't do
three,
very
four.
well.
1, 2, 3. It's white. Okay, King B. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody asked, well, I'll do it afterwards.
One second. No, King B1.
Always play King B1. King B1 doesn't work, and neither does B3,
Okay.
which somebody suggested for the same reason. Black defends his pawn.
All right.
So if you go here, then I'm fast enough. Hooray. So you have to get to the pawn more quickly.
Okay.
Or as they say in India, quicker. So how do you get to this quicker? That's too slow.
Let's see.
And for people who said B3 in the chat, it's the same. The king just runs over here. Yeah. Now, these squares that defend the pawn, when I showed this puzzle to CCR, it might have just been John Fogerty. I think the other guys weren't there. He called these squares the jungle. And what was he going to do? Karen?
What?
He's going to run for the jungle.
Run for the jungle?
Run for the jungle. Da, 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 da.
That
Is
was
it to the jungle?
I thought it was welcome to. Are you saying welcome to the jungle or a different song?
Welcome to the jungle is Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
No, the CCR.
Oh, which one?
Run to the jungle.
Run to the. Oh, okay. I got confused. I don't even. Yeah, I don't know that one.
These
that
jokes
one.
are hard to make because I'm confused. Yay, 3 cents.
You're expecting me to listen to your chatter. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to look at the puzzle.
All right, so what's the right move? If it's not
I heard
this,
the word
what's...
jungle.
Okay, but what else are you going to do?
You could. I don't see how it would help. You could certainly move the B pawn out of the way, but it's still
Right,
the
that
same
doesn't
number of
help.
moves.
Doesn't help.
Well, king c2 then.
King c2. And then
Right.
if black, does this, he just loses out of hand.
Mm.
Yeah, and then resigns. Okay, so as Gus pointed out, after king c2,
Mm-hmm.
black plays a4. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is if king c3, the obvious move, that's a blunder. Now black draws. What's the only drawing move for black?
Okay. I think if you
1,000 centidues. Morphe never blunders. Hooray. Born on a bio.
I think if you go a3.
No, it's king g8 to h8. Then you wrap around the board and get to a8. Right, a3 is the only... Yeah, a3. That's correct.
Yeah, because then the king can get over in the corner.
Right.
Yeah. I would never think to do that.
Okay, now if white wants to try to win, he plays b3 or b4. b3 doesn't work because he can't win the pawn. So you play b4, but the pawn's on b4. That's unfortunate. And now we barely draw, barely a GM. Okay. So let's get back to the original extra crispy. Okay? Okay. So king c2 is the only winning move. Then after a4, king c3 doesn't work. But white does have one winning move here. White has one move that wins.
I don't know. I already forgot what king c3
King c3 doesn't work, and you told me why.
I know.
Because a3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm so good at chess. Let me see.
If you play b4, hoping your opponent doesn't know en passant, c'est pas différence. Because en passant's français. So they can still draw not knowing en passant, which is 50-50.
Let me see if it king's on d3 maybe. It still doesn't seem different.
Let me ask you a difficult question.
Yeah.
If white played here, okay, and it wasn't a pawn, but it was a fish, what should black do?
I'm not sure.
I want to see if the chat gets it.
I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah. En poisson. That's what they should.
Oh, yeah, poisson.
There you go.
Put it back so I can look at
I'm
it.
putting it back.
I mean,
Give me a second.
Can't remember what it was.
300 centidues from Ephraim Pi. Chucka to do subscribe with Prime. 500 centidues from Delver Flips. Yeah, but you spelled poisson wrong. Terrible. C'est pas bon.
I think if you go king d3, you're closer to
Fish do have feelings. That's wrong, Johnny. Shouldn't eat fish.
Don't talk.
Yeah.
If you go king d3, I think you're closer to the
No.
a8 square. No,
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
still can't shoulder him.
Yeah, because when you play king here, I'll play a3. You have to play king b1. Now if he plays a3, you have one move that wins. White only has one move that wins here.
b3.
Correct.
So that it's
That's
not
the only
a
move
pawn.
that wins.
Yeah, because
Then you can move it on up
Yeah.
to the east side.
Otherwise, they'll get in the corner.
Very good. Yeah. Now here's what's funny about this puzzle. King b1 does not win. on the start. But king c2 and then king b1 wins. And then you have to play b3. b4 doesn't work because now your pawn's too far afield. And draw. With the pawn on b3, you win here by playing king b4, as we saw in the aforementioned puzzle. QED. That's Latin, darling. Evidently, I'm an educated man. Now you really hate me. What movie?
I gotta guess. Is it one of the normal movies? Blazing Saddles?
Oh. No. Deadwood. I mean, not Deadwood. Getting confused here. Tombstone. 1,000 centidues from Grandmaster Gus. I confuse Deadwood and Tombstone, even though one's a movie and one's not. I still do it.
Why can't you take a3 with the pawn?
It's legal to do so, but then you're not winning. You don't want to have a side pawn.
The king can get up
$3, all your savings. These pawns never win. Okay, and for those of you that are confused, which is all of you, like this position is a draw. Also, this position's a draw. Let's see, is that legal? 2, let's see, 5. I'll make it legal. All right, that's easily legal. Maybe I can give one more. Let me see. So there's 3 pawns missing. Yeah, okay. So that's legal. Yeah, this is a draw. Confusing the audience. Yeah. Yay, 2 centidues. Thanks, Snoopy. Hang on, Snoopy. Snoopy, hang on. Go, Ian McShane. You all right?
Yeah, I just had to sneeze.
That's nothing to sneeze at. Yeah.
Let me see what's going on here.
That's right. Magnus Carlsen versus Snoop Dogg. Snoop. That's correct. Yay, go Deadwood and Tombstone. This position's easy to get. Easy. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so I said that was it and we're going to stop, but I'll give you one more.
All right.
Because, you know, the crowd insists. It reminded me of, you know,
And just because I'm leaving doesn't mean you have to
No,
leave.
I'm leaving. You don't have to leave, but I'm leaving. Okay. This is the last chance for love. Romance tonight.
Oh, I gotta give a code to somebody.
Come on, baby. Dance that dance. All right. So black is going this way.
Okay.
And white's not going anyway. Right? Now, when I showed this position to Lenny Kravitz, what did he ask me?
To who?
Lenny Kravitz.
I mean, I'm struggling to know any Lenny Kravitz at all.
Chat should know. So far, the chat doesn't know. There you go. Frankly, a go-go got it. Oh, yeah, everybody got it.
What
Are you
is
going to
it?
go my way?
Oh.
But what I really want to know is, are you going to go my way? In the race draft, which race drafted Lenny Kravitz?
I don't know, but tell me what I'm supposed to do.
The Jews.
What?
Now, he wasn't there to accept his award. Where was he? He was in Miami because he must have got the news early. Okay, the whites are playing win.
All right.
And black's going this way. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
It's whites are playing win. It's a puzzle. So this FIDE Master Law, we were playing once and he was not behaving well. We got into a big argument. We went outside and we had a fight. Do you know who won that fight?
No.
He did. I fought the law, and the law won.
All right.
I'm the cutest.
I have to look at the puzzle.
It's Spencer. Go
No
Spencer-Zug.
talking. All right. So white to play when no talking to me.
Oh, can I tickle you?
No. Because I just have to leave.
Can I have your beer?
No.
Are you insinuating you're going to drink it?
Let's see.
This game was first seen in the famous game Nimzovich Sam Bitch, which was played in Germany in Baden language. By the way, this is not a joke. If white has 4 bishops, it's not winning. It has to have 5. 5's the minimum. Not even kidding. This is a Sam Lloyd puzzle. He didn't like green eggs and ham. Sam he was.
I know I've seen this before too. Seems like you give that bishop away. Like maybe you go bishop A1 and then I'm trying to remember. But then they might move that pawn.
Ben just makes up stuff because we can't refute what he says. That's true. Yeah. I take it you're not going to refute that. No, you have to just find the right idea. Lots of moves win. But you have to see what you're supposed to do. So you need 5 bishops, and the only way to win is if you sacrifice 2 of them at the appropriate moment. Mm-hmm. Sacrifice 2 bishops, what else?
I think you go bishop A1 and then... Oh, then they...
Okay, the way you win is you need 1 bishop on this diagonal,
right.
1 bishop on this diagonal, and 3 bishops on this diagonal. Okay, wait, do I have 6 bishops on the board? No, I have 5. Crazy like Fox News. Wait, do I have 6? I have 6.
1, 2, 3.
I thought I had 5 this whole time. Jesus. I mean, 6 wins too. I just thought I had 5. I don't know like why. I couldn't count to 5. I looked at it like 5 times. I thought it was 6. Maybe I looked at it 6 times and thought it was 5. Okay, so you get 3 bishops on this diagonal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And black pushes his pawn. Doesn't matter. He's going to play A3 eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. He has to. Okay. And when he gets here, you have to play bishop A1. Whoa. Oh, it's always doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, frankly delicious. Bishop A1. And now you play king C3. Black has 2 legal moves. King here and king here. King here is easy. Okay. Then you play king here. That's the only legal move. King here. That's the only legal move. And then mate.
Okay.
That's the easy one. Taking the bishop is similar. Okay. Take the bishop. Check. Bishop A1. Here. King here. Then after king takes, it's mate. Now the reason you're sacrificing on A1 and leaving your bishop on A1 is in this position where you're playing king C3. If you don't have a bishop on A1, black can try to promote his pawn. Mm-hmm. But you can't promote your pawn because there's a bishop there. Yeah. So the winning technique, that's what she said, is putting 3 bishops on the promotion diagonal, then having a bishop on the escape diagonals, here and here, and then the king just goes there until you play A2 and you mate. Pretty easy. What? Why would you ever promote 4 bishops? Oh, I do that all the time.
Right.
Yeah. I always have a lot of bishops. Nazis, not a nationality. I'm talking about Nazis in the chat. Terrible.
That's funny, Man Moss says you have 6.
Yeah. Yeah, what a blunder.
Chat tried to tell you.
Bishop A1 leads you draw by reputation. More bishops. Never had 5 bishops in a game. I've never had so few. I always have like 6, 7, 8. Terrible. Yeah, no, it's a puzzle by Sam Lloyd.
Yeah.
All right, who are we gonna raid? And you just by number 1, 2, 3. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me just real quick look at my
Let's
list.
see. It looks like we're gonna raid 5.
Different than your list.
Let's see. 5 is first, 4 is second, and 2 is third.
Oh, I already see who I want. Well, there are 2 possible. Okay. I would say either 4 or 5.
Right. I thought 5, then 4, then 2. I've rated 4 like the last 3 times I've rated people,
Yeah.
and also 5. What he subscribed today?
I would do 5.
Yeah, he probably did that, so I'd rate him.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, thanks for watching. And then tomorrow I'll be on Chess TV at night, so we'll have 1 billion viewers, and so forth.
Bye, everybody.
All right, time for that raid to come in hot, as he likes to say. And one more thing.